Class is in session, baby. Class is in session. Class is in session. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Class is in session, y'all. Class is in session. Class is in session. Class is in session. Let's go. Let's go. Yo, I hope y'all ready. I hope y'all ready. I really hope y'all ready. Because class is in session. Cool. What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? I hope y'all. Let's go. Let's go. All right, I just got to make sure everything is cool so when I write on this board, you're able to see. You know what? Let me move this over a little bit. Okay, cool. So when I write, it's a little bit more. All right, cool. All right, yo, so we already got 20 people in here. So you already know, first thing I want to say is I am utterly grateful and thankful for you guys being here. First of all, grateful and thankful for you all being here. Now, I have a few things. You said you didn't remember your dreams today. That's okay. You know, just keep setting the intentions, it'll happen, right? So I have a few things that I want to talk about with y'all today. First of all, happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. One thing I definitely want to say is, like, you know, today's the beginning of the week, right? So let's talk about intentions. Let's talk about intentions, right? Okay, not this one. Not this one. This one isn't really too bright. Oh, I got my red one right there. Wait, let me see if y'all can see this, right? Let me see if y'all can see this. Barely. Let me use the red. I'm going to get some more markers with some different colors, right? But let's talk about intentions. Intentions, right? So I feel this is very slept on. I feel intentions are very slept on. Now, you guys may be like, okay, what do you mean? I always have to say that because so y'all, you know what I'm saying? So I can break it down, right? So what is intentions, right? So intentions are basically what you intend to do. What does it mean to intend to do something? Meaning that you have a plan to do this, right? And you guys have all heard anybody that fails the plan is planning to fail, right? So intentions is like the spiritual version of planning something, or, you know what I'm saying, sending energy towards a certain action, right? So one thing that I've learned is, and bless the Neteru. The Neteru is basically the Egyptian gods. One thing that I learned is that the Kemetic gods, one thing that I've learned is that they were very intentional. Very intentional. And before I got on this live, I made sure I set an intention. You know what I'm saying? Because when you do things with intention, first of all, when you do things with intention, they have a higher success rate. Higher success rate. Right? So when you start to, my pronouns are she, when you start to set intentions, like, okay, so when you're headed to a place, like, I feel that we should be setting intentions for everything that we do. Because when we set intentions, we know exactly what we're going into something for and what we're hoping to get out of it, right? So, for example, you are more likely to have things come into reality, right? You are more likely, because just like you're manifesting and sending intentions at the same times, right? You're not late. We just started. We're talking about intentions, right? Intentions, the power of intentions, right? So when you have a when you have an intention, right? And this is when I truly learned too. So if anybody has watched Lovecraft Country talks about the magic of life, you know, the esoteric, the occult, all those things. And they said, well, how do I get a spell off? Well, you need intention, you need incantation, and you need a body, right? The first thing she said was intention, right? So my thing is that in order to make a spell come to reality, you need intention, because you got to know where you want your energy to flow, right? That's the thing. When you set intentions, you can control, because you got to control where the energy flows. Thank you for the donation. Control where energy flows, right? Because we all know energy is currency, right? Energy equals currency, right? Because you cannot make, you should write this down. You cannot make no money if you don't have no energy. You can't do nothing if you don't have no energy, right? And when I say no energy, meaning low energy, you can't even manifest if you have low energy to no energy, right? So energy is the key to all that you want. So when you are able to gain energy and you're able to control where energy flows, then you are able to send. It's almost like sending abundance to certain places. You are able to send abundance to certain places, right? But if you go into things without an intention, you allow so many things to come into play and perhaps even mess it up, right? But if you are, let's say, it's almost like little manifestations, right? How do you gain energy? Through meditation, you know what I'm saying? Through, mostly meditation is what gives you energy. Through food, also through gratitude, right? So, hold on, let me move this over a little bit. Right? So, I realized that the most important thing is a lot of you guys take psychedelics, right? If you are not setting an intention when you do a psychedelic trip, you're tripping. Literally, you're tripping. Because when you set out, first of all, think about it like this. When you talk about manifestation, what you put into your mind, if you focus on something, you will eventually see it out, right? You're not my teacher. That's cool, bro. You're not my student. The fuck? Right? So when you set something out in your mind and you say, all right, cool, I want this Mercedes, I want this, I want to see this, your mind will start to show you so many things of that, right? So because you're starting to see, you ever realize when somebody gets a new car, their car literally becomes so apparent to you. All you do is see this car everywhere. You see this car everywhere, right? The reason why is because you have gotten this image in your mind and now it's continuously manifesting our reality, right? The same thing with intention. When you go somewhere, you say, I intend to feel this, I intend to see this, I intend to do this. You are going to start to see that because you are setting out almost like put it like this, right? This is what intention do. This is you, right? This is you. When you set an intention, it's almost like you're setting out a radar, right? It's almost like you're setting out a radar, right? And because you're setting out a radar, everything else that is equal to what you're sending out will see that radar energetically and come back to you. Because that's what you're seeking. What you seek is seeking you. What you seek is seeking you, right? So this is why I say set intentions. Because you have to understand that all this technology is literally based off of what humans can do by themselves, right? So let's think about computers. The computer, the motherboard is literally our brain. They are just manifestations of what we already can do. So when we have our own Wi-Fi signals, and that's our energy levels. So when you literally say, hey, you be like, hey, energy, I only want positive energy to come this way, right? So when you set that intention, first of all, you become that positive energy because you're manifesting that and you're seeking that. Then that positive energy says, yo, you hear that? Somebody's seeking us. All right, cool, we're headed to you. Just like that, right? And even then, when we talk about intention, we have to realize that I always have to refer back to the ancient Egyptians, the ancient Kemetic people, because the ancient Kemetic people were so intentional. And you look at all the things that were in the hieroglyphics, all the things that the Egyptians were teaching, you see that they got a lot done. We got a lot done, right? And the thing about it is, when you see like, oh my gosh, the ancient Egyptians were studying sacred geometry. The ancient Egyptians had technology before. Ancient Egyptians had light, had technology, all of that, right? Because they were setting intentions. So let's go to another. Let's go to another realm, right? Let's go to. Make sure y'all have that. Make sure y'all understand this and have that down, right? Let's go to another realm, right? We're going to talk about, because if we're talking about sending out energy and receiving it back, let's talk about connecting with the divine, right? Let's talk about connecting with the divine. Let's talk about connecting with the divine. Because I feel a lot of people want to connect with the divine, but they are not heeding the calls. And this is why I make so many videos explaining, yo, the universe is trying to reach out to you. Yo, the universe is trying to reach out to you. Yo, the universe is trying to reach out to you. Not everybody's listening, right? This thing look crazy. Not everybody's listening. Not everybody's listening, and that's okay. That's okay, because those who are supposed to listen will get the message, right? But I'm about to explain something to y'all. Because the thing about it is, a lot of y'all don't know when the universe is actually sending you a sign. So I'm going to let you know, and I hope y'all write this down. I'm going to let you know exactly how the universe will send you signs, right? Somebody said, do you see things when you're woke? Yeah, you see the truth. You see the truth. The thing is, when people are woke, it's not so much as we see things. It's just when you're asleep, you don't see things. That's it. Right? So here we go, right? So let's think about life. Let's think about our connection with the universe as a radio, right? A radio, right? So let's talk about how can I word this, right? Connecting to the divine, connecting to spirit, right? Connecting to spirit, because guess what? The key is to connect to the spirit. The key is to connect to the spirit, right? And the reason why I say that, right? The reason why I say that is because the spirit will strengthen your intuition. The spirit will literally give you warnings. The spirit will show you what is right and what is wrong, what feels good and what doesn't feel good. The spirit will lead you down the path that you need to be on, right? Somebody said, what is spirit? Spirit is the universe. Spirit is the energy around. The spirit is the one, right? So connecting to spirit is not hard. We make it hard, right? Connecting to spirit is actually simple. Kids are already connected to spirit. So do you really think it's hard? Right? Our higher self is spirit. That's the thing. Our higher self is God, because we are God. We are God, right? So what are ways that spirit communicates with you? One way that spirit communicates with you is angel numbers, right? Now, somebody may say, why does spirit connect through angel numbers? Because math, we didn't find math. We didn't create math. We discovered math. Math is a language of the universe, such as, right, I'm going to put it under here, sacred geometry, right? Which is why I have it tattooed on me. Right? Because if you check this symbol, right? If you was to take this circle out, you would see that this is the exact shape. When you connect these outer lines, these are the exact shape of a snowflake, right? And you guys may be like, well, honestly, it is, right? That little, I don't know if it's you know what I'm saying? This shape right here, right? That the circles are connecting. These create different snowflakes, and that shows you that sacred geometry recreates itself in many ways. Sacred geometry is basically a stamp on us. Imagine if the universe put a physical stamp on every single one of us and was like, yep, you are created by me. Yep, you are created by me. You are created by me. And the way that they do that is through sacred geometry, right? And I saw a video today. I forgot what his name was, but he was talking about the fact that if you look at trees, right? When you look at trees, they all have branches that go out, right? They have branches that go out, right? When you look at veins, they have branches that go out, right? Our veins, they have different veins, lines out, just like the veins in a tree, just like the veins in grass, just like I'm telling you, right? So when you start to realize everything is connected, even then, let's talk about Fibonacci, right? We talk about Fibonacci. You see hurricanes, you see so many things that are in this shape of life, right? In this shape of life, I probably drew it wrong. I probably drew it wrong, right? But there are so many things following this shape of life, right? So when you realize that math, which is also connected to sacred geometry, is a way that the universe will reach out to you, right? And the funny thing is that all these things end up connecting to either 369. So it's crazy because I posted a video last night. And the video that I was talking about the angel numbers, right? And the angel numbers that I was saying was, it's funny how every single angel number you have will literally equal out to 3, 6, or 9, right? So, for example, 111 equals 3, right? 222 equals 6, right? 333 equals 9. 444 equals 12, which goes back to 3, and it starts all over again. Right? It starts all over again. And once you realize that, you're like, yo. And then you go back to 3. What is 3? 3 is the triangle, right? And you start to see, damn, the universe is literally, there's a code to the universe. And we wonder why Nikola Tesla was moving on 369. I'm telling you, every time I make cookies, I'm making 3, 6, or 9. Sometimes it'd be hard because I'd be like, bruh, 6 is too much, but 3 is too little. You know what? You know what I'm saying? But when you start to move in accord with 3, 6, 9, I counted up my birthday. My birthday equals out to 6, right? When you start to move on accord of what these things are and realize that the spirit connects the spirit will connect in the same way every single time. Angel numbers, sacred geometry. Angel numbers, sacred geometry, okay? So let's go to the next way that spirit will reach out to you. Let's go to the next way. Let's go to the next way that spirit will reach out to you, right? So what's the next way that spirit will reach out to me, Sticks? Because I'm seeing angel numbers, and here's the thing. If you are seeing angel numbers, please look them up. Also, guys, make sure to check out my crystal shop. I sell beautiful crystals, you know what I'm saying? So make sure, when you're going to see angel numbers, when you see angel numbers, make sure you write them down. Make sure you look them up, right? Because, and I'm gonna give you a website. One website that I use is Sacred Scribes. Sacred Scribes. I love Sacred Scribes as a website because you'll see that Sacred Scribes, I feel, is way more accurate, right? Because when you look at these numbers, when I look at them, they actually hit exactly on the part of my life. And don't listen. Don't think that, I already know what 333 means. I already know what it means, so I'm not going to look it up. No, look it up every single time you see it, because all those numbers, all those definitions, each time you're going through something different, those numbers are going to mean something different to you each time, right? Somebody said write down the website. The website is in the link in my bio. The website is the link in my bio, right? Here, I'll write it down, right? Shit. MNHRTZ.com. That's the website, right? But even then, what's another way that the universe will communicate with you? Dreams, right? Dreams are so important. And I feel not enough people, yes, feathers too, not enough people pay attention to dreams. And the reason why I say this is because I explained this last time, and I'm going to explain it one more time, right? So, this realm that we are on is, let's say we are on, the physical plane. We're on the physical plane, right? This is us on the physical plane, right? Now, spirit world is, let's say, over here. Let's say this is dream world right here. The square is dream world. And let's say spirit world is this circle, right? With all our ancestors and Akashic records and all those things, right? So, this is the physical world. When you dream, you go into this new dimension, right? When you astral project, right? You're astral projecting to this dream world, the astral plane, right? And here's the thing. This astral plane has so much information. It has so many divine entities, so many gods, so many, you know what I'm saying? All these, not so many gods, but so many entities, so many ancestors, right? I truly believe that when you enter this astral plane, this dream world, when you astral project, you lucid dream, spirit is able to communicate with you on this realm too. Because guess what? On this physical realm, we are only able to see at a certain spectrum of light, just like we are only able to hear at a spectrum of light. Make sure you guys go ahead and check out the Crystal Shop. All of my videos on here on this live will be on my YouTube, so make sure you guys subscribe to my YouTube. Everything is in the link in my bio, right? And here's the thing, for all my people and all my Christians that want to be upset, understand that all the things that you Christians teach, you have stolen it from ancient Egyptian, and all of these things are what ancient Egyptians teach, right? So when you reach this dream world is like the 4D, the 5D, right? And on the third world, the third dimension is what we're on. We're not able, I got you. So the thing about it is, when you have this dream world, the dream world is like the fourth dimension, the fifth dimension, right? The fourth dimension and the fifth dimension, you're able to communicate with spirits. You're able to communicate with divinities. You're able to receive those messages that you receive, right? Why do you think that when you are meditating, it almost feels like you're in this other realm? Because you're raising your vibration, right? You're raising your vibration, which is also allowing you to travel to this astral plane. You can get to this astral plane through meditation. You can get to this astral plane through meditation. You can get through this astral plane through astral projection. You can get through this astral plane through lucid dreaming, right? If you guys have ever watched Inception, what do you think? What do you think, right? Everybody, make sure y'all put in some put in evil eye emojis. Go ahead, put them in, right? So when you start to realize, oh snap, there's a middle world, a middle realm between the spirit world and the physical world. That's why when you start to literally dream, you're seeing yourself fly. You're getting literally messages. Some people are able to dream, and they are literally able to go to other places. I don't know how many times I've dreamed and I find myself in somebody else's dream, or I found myself dreaming, I saw somebody else in that dream, and then that person is hitting me up like, yo bro, I had a dream that you was there. Because this is another realm. This is another realm. So when you realize, oh snap, there is another realm that we're able to access, people feel so like this is the only realm that we're able to be in. No, lucid dreaming is real. Astral projection is real. Literally meditating and reaching different frequencies is real. So when you start to pay attention to your dreams, you're gonna say, oh damn, I'm actually like receiving messages. Like, and here's the thing, right? You guys are having dreams, and you got to realize that your dreams are going to show you symbolism. That's another way that the spirit communicates, right? Through symbolism, right? Because let's talk about it, right? In ancient Egypt, they didn't make writing. They didn't write down things in text. Everything that they wrote down or they drew was actually from symbolism, right? So because it was symbolism, it was iconography. What people have to realize is that the society that we're in today creates chemical imbalances in your mind. They create chemical imbalances in your mind, right? And the reason why is because what they want you to do is they want you to get rid of your creative aspect of your mind. They don't want you to have a imagination. They don't want you to have a visualization. They don't want you to have that creative aspect of your mind, because you want to know why? Creating is a part of life. Creating is what helps you to reach more enlightened states, right? Yeah, Metatron. Creating allows you to have a more enlightened state, because guess what? You're supposed to create your reality. But if they don't literally, if they are suppressing your creative side of your mind, how are you able to create reality? How are you able to create reality, right? Somebody say it's they. The reason why it's they is because it's a universe. We always want to put he or she on the universe when he or she is a time and space thing. That's a physical thing. Gender is a physical thing. Gender is not real. And also they is also government. They is also government, true, right? So the thing about it is, let's talk about this. In kindergarten, everything was so colorful, and I always have to say this, right? Make sure you guys subscribe to me on YouTube because all of this will be on YouTube. Make sure you guys also check out my crystal shop. When you realize that in kindergarten, everything was so colorful. You had colors everywhere. You had blue, purple, green. Everything on the wall was colorful. But then as you realize, as you start to get older and you're going through these new grades, you start to see everything starts to get beige. You want to know why? Because they're dulling your creative mind. Also, you start to realize that, oh, kindergarten and preschool, you were literally reading things that had pictures in it. You were reading things that had pictures in it. But you went to first grade, second grade, third grade, fourth grade, you no longer see pictures, right? You want to know why? Because they are literally suppressing the creative side of your mind. You need that creative side of your brain in order to truly learn. That's why people are like, oh, I got anxiety, I'm sad, I'm this, because it's a chemical imbalance. You're thinking over logical. You're way too logical, right? That's why you see people gaslight other people. You want to know why people gaslight other people? Because they are too logical. They're not connecting to the creative side, the emotional side, right? So because they're not connecting to that creative side, that emotional side, thank you guys for the donations. Because they are not connecting to that emotional and creative side, it's not allowing them to be empathic. It's not allowing them to empathize with people. Right? So this is why it's important that you do things to be creative. That's why it's important that you do create, because art is actual spiritual. Thank you for the glasses. Art is very spiritual, right? One thing that Michael Jackson said is, yo, bro, and keep putting the evil eyes. Keep putting the evil eyes. One thing Michael Jackson said was, yo, bro, hey, I want to go to the studio right now. I have an idea. The guy said, yo, we can't do that tonight. We do this tomorrow, right? Michael Jackson said, no, we have to do it tonight, because if we don't do it tonight, my idea is going to go to print. You want to know why he said that? Because ideas are spiritual. 444. Make sure you guys check out this crystal shop. Make sure y'all subscribe to me on YouTube. All these lives will be on there. Ideas are spiritual, right? The reason why ideas are spiritual, because first of all, nothing belongs to you, right? If thoughts don't belong to you, if emotions don't belong to you, what makes you think that ideas belong to you? No. You have to realize that you are just an instrument. And the thing about it is, if you are here, right? Ideas are energy, right? If you are here and you have an idea, first of all, the idea is coming to you. The idea is basically trying to go to anybody who will put it into creation, right? You see how creating, again, is now becoming a big aspect in life? You have to create when you have ideas, because ideas are spiritual. Ideas are looking for people to bring them into the physical realm. They're looking for people to bring them into a physical realm, right? So when you don't act on an idea, the idea will leave you and go to somebody else who is willing to put it into reality. That's all. That's all, right? And the thing about it is, that's why I say you need to create. Creating is very spiritual, because what you're doing is you're taking divine, and why do you think, right? You're taking divine ideas and you're putting them into reality. You're taking things that the universe is shooting through you and you're putting it into reality, right? This is why I always have to talk about Michael Jackson, because people think that Michael Jackson did whatever. I truly don't believe that, because when you look at what Michael Jackson was teaching, as much as higher society or higher people or higher elites would want to use Michael Jackson, everything Michael Jackson put in his songs were literally positive. Heal the world, man in the mirror, what else? Human nature. All these things were so positive. Black and white. All his music was positive, and he was trying to show you something. He was trying to teach you something, right? And then people always want to talk about, I lost the message. People always want to talk about, oh, Michael Jackson was weird. He acted like a kid, But the thing about it is, creativity truly comes from the inner child. And we about to get to it now. Creativity comes from the inner child. And somebody may be like, okay, what do you mean by that? So the thing about it is, when you look at kids are so creative. When you look at kids, they are so curious too. This is why cats and kids are some of the most spiritually connected people because they are connected to the divine the most. Why do y'all think that in ancient Egypt, they were literally praising the black cats? They were praising the black cats because of the reason that these black cats were spiritual protectors, right? Why do you think society has made you think, oh, stay away from the black cat? That's not a coincidence. The black cat was considered the most powerful in ancient Egypt, but in the United States, society is telling you when you see a black cat, stay away from them. Think about that. Think about that, right? So we go back to the inner child, we go back to the kid, right? Your inner child is connected to creativity. You want to know why your inner child is connected to creativity? Because your inner child does not judge. Your inner child does not judge. The reason why is because a kid will literally see a marker and be like, ooh, this is cool. This is cool. And it's becoming present in the moment with it. It's observing it. If anybody has ever read Power of Now, you understand that Power of Now talks about when you have something, when you see something, become super focused on it and truly admire and observe it for what it is. When we get older, we feel, oh, it's just a marker. It's just a marker. Why are you paying attention to that? It's just a marker. No, kids see something differently. Kids see something differently. Kids see, oh, this red color is very vibrant. And that's why kids see so vibrantly. Think about psychedelic trips. And here's my theory. I feel like kids can see life like a psychedelic trip. The reason why is because when we are in a psychedelic trip, I know my inner child comes out the most. And especially because we are seeing colors so vibrantly. Everything is so interesting. You look at grass and you're like, whoa. What if the whole time, the way that we see psychedelic trips is actually more real than what we see now? What if our brain has become so dull to what is actually in front of us and how magical life really is, right? So let's go back to Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson was so aware and so curious. Kids are so curious, so it allows them to create ideas. And this is for my creators. This is for my creators, right? When you are a creative, you cannot judge anything that you're into. You have to allow yourself to be curious of that, right? This is why Leonardo da Vinci was some of the most creative person, right? Because he was in so many things and he was curious about it. He sees a bird and you may be like, oh, that's just a bird. Leonardo da Vinci looked at a bird and say, wow, what makes him fly? Why is there wings like this? Why are there legs like this, right? And because he was so aware of this and he was so curious of these birds, it allowed him to become more infatuated with it. He was also into art. So those two connections created a creation, right? Because guess what? Making art is like making babies. Because what it is I'm taking multiple sounds, multiple colors, multiple ideas to make one baby. To make one baby, just like when we make babies, it's one guy, one girl, this sperm, this, that, and they create a baby. It's a creation. It's the same way. It's the same way. So when you realize, oh snap, creativity is about connecting to the inner child. Michael Jackson was such a child. Why? Because he didn't have a real childhood, right? Michael Jackson would literally, like, I remember there's an interview, and the guy was like, Michael Jackson, what do you do for fun? Michael Jackson literally said, and this was so normal to him. Pete, this is why he literally said, I do balloon fights, shoot water guns, I play in the arcade, I climb trees. And then the guy was like, that's what you do? He's like, yeah, you don't do that? Like, that's normal to Michael Jackson to be a kid, right? But guess what? When you are allowing things and you're not judging things, when Michael Jackson receives a message, idea, he's not questioning it. That's the problem. Y'all question things so much. Y'all like, well, I just received this idea, but y'all judge it actually. Not even question. Y'all judge it. Michael Jackson doesn't judge it. Michael Jackson literally checks. Michael Jackson literally does not judge any idea that comes to his mind. When he has an idea, he puts it out. A lot of y'all have judgments on ideas, have judgments on what you think should happen, and then you don't even put it out or try it. You do things and you expect it. So it's like, okay, let's say it like this. Let's say you're a music artist, right? And you just got an idea. but you're like, I don't know, bro. Like, it's kind of weird. It's kind of different. But guess what? Some of the best albums, some of the best work that has been seen as amazing were super different from the norm. Super different from the norm. And because they were super different from the norm, it's what allowed people to gravitate towards it, right? It's what allowed people to gravitate towards it. So when you create something, don't have no expectation. Don't be like, oh, if I'm creating this, then it better blow up. If I'm creating this, it better do this. No. Create just to create. Create just to create. Period, right? Create just to create. And one thing that I try to tell people is, don't judge your creations. Just allow yourself to express yourself. And one thing that I try to tell people too is, this is a great message right here. Pay attention. This is a great message. A lot of you guys, everybody deals with negative emotions. Everybody deals with negative situations. Everybody deals with negative things, right? How you react to it is what matters. Hold on, let me get some water. How you react to it is what matters, right? And this is what I mean. People who use their pain and there's a such thing as transmutation, right? Let's talk about it. Transmutation. And for all my Full Metal Alchemist people, you understand what I'm saying. For all my Full Metal Alchemist people, you understand. It's called alchemy, right? Transmutation is a real thing. So let's say you're dealing with a bad moment in your life. Let's say you are at a very low point in your life, right? Somebody said, what is transmutation? Transmutation is basically being able to take something and change it to something else, right? Something that is better, right? So what I realize is a lot of us, we deal with negative things, negative people, negative situations, right? What you do after the negative situation depends on if you will be blessed or not. Because what it is the universe tests you every single time. The reason why the universe tests you is because they want to see what will you do if you are put in adversity, right? The most successful people deal with adversity, right? And I'm about to give you a cheat code to life. I hope y'all write this down because I am about to give you a cheat code to life, right? When I started to realize, and even in your shadow, a lot of you guys have everybody has a shadow, right? When you stop being afraid of your dark energy, when you stop being afraid, what's up, Crazy Kid? When you stop being afraid of negative situations, when you stop being afraid of negative people, you will realize, there is something I can gain from this, right? So this is what I mean. So for me, I'm going to tell you how I do it, right? So in life, people will consistently try to use you because you are spiritual. People will try to use you because you're kind, right? And people will piss you off. People will make you upset. I make music. I make art. I sell crystals. I do all different kinds of things. So instead of sitting there and allowing the energy to make me mad, instead of sitting there and allowing the energy to fester and, continue to lower my vibration, I create art with the energy. Your shadow energy has so much strong energy. The energy is so strong, and this is what Robert Greene in Mastery talks about. The book is called Mastery by Robert Greene. Robert Greene talks about integrating your shadow, your dark energy, and use it for positive. So the 48 laws of power, for example, it was used because Robert Greene you lift weights, exactly. So Robert Greene kept getting used, kept getting manipulated, and he said, man, I'm so tired of this. He used all of that pain and turned it into something positive. And because he used that pain in a good way, he literally made millions. He became famous. He got everything he ever wanted, right? So the thing is, negative energy is still energy, right? And you can manipulate energy because alchemy, right? Because alchemy, right? So try this next time because of alchemy. So next time that you feel, damn, bro, this man just tried me. This guy just said some mean stuff, right? Next time, go get your book. Go get that guitar. Go get that paint canvas. Go get that, you know what I'm saying? Go to the gym and use it to better yourself. Take that energy. And this is why I always tell people, that's why any negative energy that is brought to my lives, I be like, oh, it's okay because I'm going to transmute it into positive energy, because energy is energy. It cannot be created, nor it can be destroyed. But guess what it can do? It can be manipulated. It can be manipulated. I've created so much amazing music. And let's talk about XXXTentacion. XXXTentacion is the main person that I think about. When you listen to his music, you can feel his hurt. You can feel his pain, because he said, all right, cool. Y'all want to keep throwing this? Y'all want to keep doing this? I'm going to take all this energy and I'm going to find a way to help people. Yeah, rest in peace, X. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for X. He literally took all that energy and he put it into his music. Do you know? And I mean this at, like, bro, like, this man did, like, I could almost cry. Do you know how many people he saved? Look at me. It's 276 people on here right now because of X. Because of X. If he hadn't taken all that energy that he got from hate, from sadness, from depression, and he didn't create art with it, oh my God. And it's funny because X literally had a transmutation circle tattooed in his hand. He saved me. He saved me. You know what I'm saying? X literally said, yo, bro, and you know what's crazy? He was talking about transmutation. He was talking about transmutation. He was talking about, I'm getting goosebumps. He was talking about the master key system. X was tapped into another level, right? And when you start to see, oh, damn, look, listen, don't look at so much of, you can look at his whole life and see where he came from to where he died at. X literally came from something so dark, and turned it into light. That's what made his music so powerful. That's what made his music so powerful, bro. And I swear, I got so much energy in me. For some reason, I feel like I can't even, like, scream. I feel like I'm going to lose my voice. But the truth is, when you start transmuting negative energy, I have a tattoo too. I got this tattoo because of X. I got this tattoo because of X. When you start to see that you can transmute energy, you will see, yo, bro, dang, man, like, I feel empowered, because guess what? You're not allowing negative things to hurt you anymore. You're allowing it to build you up. Build you up. And for anybody that wants to know why I'm so hyped, I'm an Aries moon. So when I'm passionate about something, I'm passionate about something, bro. And if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have even watched Full Metal Alchemist. I wouldn't have gotten this tattooed on me. I wouldn't have studied about alchemy. Bro, I'm telling you, it's a powerful energy that he has, right? And this is why I always tell y'all to study the laws of the universe. That's one thing he literally was teaching. He said, study the laws of the universe, because when you start to study the laws of the universe, you are able to understand everything works on this accord. If you are going to learn this way of life, you need to learn the laws. You need to learn the laws, right? Once you learn the laws of the universe, you see, okay, the law of karma. Karma is not here to, of course, it is going to punish you, but karma isn't here to make you go through such bad things and terrible things. No, karma is here to teach you, right? Karma is here to show you different ways of living, show you a way out of ignorance, right? So people literally want to get upset with karma when they don't realize that, oh, the reason why I'm going through karma is because I wasn't aware of this situation. And I'm going to break it down for you. Let me tell you why you go through karma, right? So let's say I end up having a partner, right? This partner doesn't understand how to communicate. This partner doesn't understand how to love correctly. This partner doesn't understand how to have patience, right? So what will happen is this partner will end up hurting me, right? So when this partner hurts me, of course, I'm going to move on or whatever. But that partner is going to eventually gain another partner that does the same thing. That partner will then not communicate with them. That partner will literally not have patience with them. But the only way that they can learn is so they can see, oh, this is how this feels to be treated. I don't like this. So now that they are aware of it, then they're like, oh, okay, now I know what I don't need to be. Libra gang right here, right? And the thing is, people are hard-headed. So some people are not going to listen because, oh, you just told them, oh, don't be like that. No. People need to experience that. So all it is karma is just experience. It's like if you had a resume, karma is just that experience, man. Karma karma is just that experience. Make sure y'all go ahead and check out my crystal shop, yo. All my crystals are ethically sourced. A lot of my crystals are literally mined from South Carolina, bro. Y'all need to understand the power of crystals too. But anyways, we're gonna go back to transmutation. I want you to, when you start to find yourself being upset, when you find yourself having somebody try you, when you find yourself having somebody literally talk to you, do this. Figure out, you know what? Oh, okay, you just tried me. All right, let me go write down a poem. Let me go. I deliver everywhere, y'all. I deliver everywhere. Somebody said crystals are demonic. You telling me crystals are demonic, but the phone that you're on, the watch that you use, the radio that you listen to uses clear quartz crystals. I don't want to hear. If you're ignorant, just say that. All right, cool. So anyways, when you start to realize, oh snap, some people live, right? Because guess what? I do have in-depth videos on my YouTube. I post all these videos on my YouTube too. So when you go through pain, right, and you're upset, let's talk about Kobe Bryant. This is the main person to think about when it comes to transmutation, right? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, right? And I'm hyped. You want to know why I'm hyped? Because the universe just gave me even more energy, right? Kobe Bryant is a perfect example. Kobe Bryant is a perfect example of transmutation, right? What do you think the Black Mamba is, right? What do you think the Black Mamba is? Kobe Bryant was also very spiritual. Kobe Bryant would meditate before every single game. He had his LA Lakers team meditating before every single game, right? Let's talk about this. Why is this so important? Why is this transmutation, right? The reason why is Kobe Bryant understood he had a dark side. This dark side, this shadow side, everybody has a dark side. This shadow side, this dark side is very powerful. Anger is a very strong energy, right? Anger is a very strong energy, right? So what Kobe Bryant would do is he would say when he goes on the court, he is going to Black Mamba. It's going to Black Mamba, right? So because he's going into Black Mamba, he's transmuting all this energy. Make sure y'all share this live with anybody you think who needs to hear this. Black Mamba, he goes into this dark energy and he says, I'm going to use all this anger to kill on the court. I'm going to use all this anger to live in I don't even know the word, to light this fire to allow him to go beast mode on the court. Instead of allowing this anger to have him to break out on his wife or to be mad at people or to be miserable. Somebody said, what's Black Mamba? Black Mamba is Kobe Bryant's alter ego that he would use on the court, right? So he used his anger to create success. So you know what happened when he turned into Black Mamba? Black Mamba, he inspired people. He inspired people, right? So because he inspired people, because he always wanted to go hard, look who is somebody that we look up to now. Kobe Bryant, because Kobe Bryant was always focused on being the best that he could be at all times. And when he turned into this Black Mamba, he killed on the court. Right? So this is what I'm telling you. Because I've used this myself. And I realized that my creations, you can feel, you wonder why. Let's think about it like this, right? So when you are sad, because when you are sad, right? You go to listen to music, right? Evil eye is not a trend. We're using evil eye to protect us. Relax, bro. Relax. So when you are sad, the first thing that you do is you go listen to some music that is also sad, right? So the reason why we listen to that music that is sad is because we understand that, okay, this music is going to give us an energy, right? But the music that tends to hit our soul the most is the music that you can feel other people's pain in. When you can feel other people's pain in the music, it allows you to gravitate towards them. Right? It allows you to gravitate towards them. Somebody said, what are we talking about? We're talking about transmutation, transmuting negative energy to positive. Yeah, of course, listening to sad music makes it worse. But what I'm telling you is the people that we gravitate towards in music is people that we are able to feel, right? we are able to feel their energy. This is why I talk about X, because with X, you can listen to his music and you can feel his raw emotions. You can feel his raw emotions. And the reason why is because he took all of that sadness, he took all of that depression, he took all of that pain, he took all of that anger, and he was able to transmute it into something that was amazing, right? You look at other people like Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson always wrote music based off of what he was dealing with. He made his songs that, can you help me? Can you, do you see my childhood? Do you see my childhood? The reason why is because he didn't have a childhood. He didn't have a childhood. So when you listen to that song, you just be like, dang, bro, you feel it. You feel it, right? So this is why it's important that you transmute energy. It's alchemy. It's alchemy. And there's different ways to transmute things, right? Transmutation, you can have mental alchemy. Mental alchemy is when you change your way of thinking, programming your mind. And one thing that people don't know is, right, Michael Jackson was actually healing people, right? And somebody may be like, oh, how was Michael Jackson healing people? Michael Jackson made affirmation tapes, right? And he made affirmation tapes, meaning, okay, and this is what I recommend y'all doing, right? This is we're going on to a different subject now. We're going on to manifestation, right? We're going to go to manifestation, right? So, Michael Jackson was a avid person of law of attraction. Michael Jackson wrote on his mirror, and we all understand the power and the strength of mirrors and how they're portals, right? Michael Jackson literally wrote on his mirror, I will sell 100 million of this. I am this. He had, and you can look this up. If you go online and you look up Michael Jackson's manifestation, you will find a paper that Michael Jackson was writing all his manifestations down, right? And the thing about it is Michael Jackson believed in affirmations. So what he did is Michael Jackson had people who were sick. So he would record his voice. I would recommend, like, if you're going to do this, I would recommend you record your voice over frequencies like this, right? And you say your affirmations. And when you say your affirmations, first you need to understand, I have to always say this. Y'all be saying I, right? As if it's I, the physical body, but it needs to be it needs to be I as in consciousness, right? Because our third eye is consciousness. Y'all say I as in, oh, I am the physical body. You are not the physical body. You are the I, the third eye, right? The third eye, which signals consciousness. You are consciousness, right? So change your perception from when you do your affirmations to, oh, I am this. Instead, it's the same word. It's still I, but think about I as consciousness. I, the consciousness, am experiencing this in life, not I, the human body, right? So, Michael Jackson made an affirmation tape, and he would use his voice, he would speak on it, and he would say, hey, listen to this affirmations tape right before when you wake up and right when you go to sleep. Now, the reason why you're supposed to say your affirmations or listen to your affirmations or manifest before you go to sleep and after you wake up is because when you are waking up and when you are going to sleep, first of all, when you are waking up, you are in a theta brainwave. You are in a theta brainwave. You are in a higher frequency. You want to know why? Because you just left the dream world, right? And it goes back to the dream world being a 4D realm with spirit, right? So let's think about it like this, right? If you had just left the spirit world, that means your energy is still high, right? So if you just left the dream world and you're just left the spirits and all of those things, your energy is still high. That would be the best times to manifest, right? Also, you want to manifest and say your affirmations when you're meditating, right? So when you are also, here's another thing, listening to your affirmations right before you go to sleep. When your head is on the pillow, dream and manifest about what you want, because guess what? The subconscious mind is the all mind, right? So the subconscious mind, I spelled that wrong, but it don't matter, right? The subconscious mind is the all mind, right? Equals the all mind. And this is what I mean. And I'm about to connect it. I'm about to connect it, right? So why is it that when sometimes we are with very people that we are close with, we are almost able to hear exactly what they are about to say, and we are able to hear what they are thinking. You want to know why? Because the subconscious mind, we all have a subconscious mind. It is the all mind. So that means that, first of all, spirit communicates through this mind. Everybody in the universe communicates through this mind, right? So the reason why you're able to hear somebody else's thoughts is because you're hearing it through the all mind, the subconscious mind. This is why when you're meditating, what you're trying to do is you're trying to get rid of all those thoughts. You want to know why you have all those thoughts? Because you are telepathically hearing everybody else's thoughts. You are telepathically hearing everybody else's thoughts in the subconscious mind. Let that sink in. So when I'm close to you, I can hear your mind. I can hear what you're about to say. I can hear exactly what you're about to think. We are thinking the same thing. You want to know why? Because we are connected on the subconscious mind, right? And let's talk about Twitter. The reason why we get on Twitter and we see everybody else's thoughts, we are literally allowing their inner communication, their inner dialogue to reach our subconscious mind. So then when we get off of Twitter, the reason why we have so many doubtful thoughts and the reason why we have so many intrusive thoughts is because all those voices that we let into our mind have now started judging us. And the thing about it is, the reason why they tell you you are not your thoughts is because imagine, oh, I just read all your thoughts on Twitter. Now all your thoughts and your voices are in my head, right? Imagine if I was to think those are my thoughts. How detrimental would that be to my health? Because on Twitter, everybody's judgmental. Everybody's judgmental, right? So I'm taking your judgmental thoughts and allowing them in my mind, and now I'm judging myself with your thoughts. And this is why it's important to meditate. You want to know why? Because when you don't meditate, you don't know what's really your voice. You don't know what's really your voice. Make sure you guys go ahead and support the Crystal Shop, y'all. Trust me. Trust me, y'all. Trust me. Oh, snap. Make sure y'all go ahead and support the Crystal Shop, y'all. Make sure y'all go ahead and support the Crystal Shop. This is amethyst, right? But even then, right? And here we go. We got milky quartz, right? We got milky quartz, right? But even then, when you start to realize, oh, snap, I hear all these voices in my mind. The reason why I hear all these voices in my mind is because I'm not meditating to literally, the link is in my bio to check out my website, right? So when you meditate, you are able to clear out all those thoughts so you can hear your own voice. You can hear your own voice. That's why some people don't know themselves, baby. Some people don't know themselves. You say your third eye's pulsating, listening to me. I'm telling you, mind you, the third eye's right here. I'm telling you, you gotta get down to the nitty gritty and hear your true soul. Hear your soul speak. You gotta hear your voice. Because if you don't hear your voice, you are forever going to be manipulated by other people's voices. You are continuously going to judge yourself by other people's voices, right? People always say, oh, with meditation don't do nothing for me. Meditation don't do nothing for me. It brings you into the present moment, because these thoughts can take you to listen. Anxiety happens because you are literally focused on the future and the past. Thoughts, right? These thoughts are having you focus on the future and the past. What do you mean hear your own voice? You want to hear your intuition. You want to hear your intuition, y'all. And I'm telling you right now, my only intention with this live right now is to inspire and enlighten people. So if you are feeling inspired and enlightened, please put some emojis in the chat, right? So listen, bro, y'all got to hear your own voice, because your own voice is what's going to tell you, hey man, this isn't right. Hey man, this isn't wrong. This is wrong. Hey man, this isn't for you. Hey man, this is for you, right? And I'm telling you, because I've made so many decisions for myself that honestly, I don't know why I made it, besides my intuition telling me, hey, this is what you should do. Hey, this is what feels right. And a lot of y'all, your intuition is shot. A lot of y'all intuition isn't strong. And the reason why is because you've gone so far from it. You've gone astray, right? So somebody may say, well, Sticks, how can I get back to my intuition? How can I get back to my intuition, Sticks? Let me tell you right now how to get to your intuition. This is how to get to your intuition. First of all, you need to be eating healthier. Because the thing about it is, the things that you eat, you got to realize that the higher ups, are trying to shoot your intuition. They are trying to close your third eye, and they don't want you reaching a level of enlightenment. Because once you reach a level of enlightenment, then you are able to see right through their bullshit, right? So when you start to eat cleaner, you are able to see better, right? You are able to see better, right? So it starts with eating healthier, right? Cut out the meat, right? Cut out the dairy, right? Take your time. I'm not telling you to go cold turkey, right? Take your time, right? Second, you have to meditate. You have to meditate. You have to meditate, right? Because, and even then, let's go back to the food thing. When you don't eat healthy, remember when we talked about energy is currency? When you don't eat healthy, the food is actually draining your energy. The food is not giving you energy, right? So because the food is not giving you energy, you start to create sickness within the body. Now, when you start to create sickness in the body, guess where you have to go? You go to the doctor. Then the doctor prescribes you more medication that is literally blocking your third eye even more. So the more further and further that you go into this cycle, the further and further you get away from the divine and your intention and your intuition, right? So now meditation. The reason why, and here's another thing. I have to let y'all know, period. Y'all deodorant is terrible. Y'all deodorant is terrible. Somebody said, what about smoking? I'm gonna get to that later. Your deodorant is terrible. Your toothpaste is terrible. Your deodorant and your toothpaste both have fluoride in it. They both have fluoride in it, right? So let's say I have vegan deodorant on my website if you want to go get some, right? But this is the deodorant I use, plus I use Tom's. I use Tom's deodorant if you want to try that too. Tom's deodorant has no parabens, no fluoride, no extra shit, right? Also, I use lip balm. My lip balm, if you have ever used Carmax, you'll see that Carmax literally burns your mouth. Why is Carmax burning your mouth? There is something in this that should not be burning my mouth, right? So guess what? I went and I made my own vegan lip balm. You want to know why? Because guess what? My vegan lip balm has shea butter, lavender, cocoa butter, coconut oil, and sweet almond oil. That's it. All organic, all are coming from plants, right? Now, because of that, it's allowed me to not have so many things fucking up my third eye. Literally, right? So, back to meditation. The reason why it's important to meditate is because our mind does, so you can keep buying. Exactly. They do things. They put salt in water so you can keep buying water. They put stuff in Carmax so you're consistently able to, you have to continuously put more Carmax on, right? I'm telling you, bro. So the thing about meditation is you have to realize is that your mind, where can I buy your lip balm? Link in the bio, Carmax, whatever it is. Carmax, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Link in the bio, right? So your mind is like a computer, right? Your mind is like a computer. Because your mind is like a computer, it's very easily able to be hacked, right? Your mind can be hacked. Understand, your mind is, somebody said Carmex works for me. Okay, but bro, look at the deodorant. Look at the ingredients in your Carmex, right? So your mind is like a computer. Somebody can easily tap into your computer and hack your computer, right? They can put a virus on your computer, just like we can catch viruses in our body, right? We can catch viruses in our body, and we can also get viruses in our computer, right? Funny that happens, right? So when you have a virus in your mind starts to think compulsively. You're not able to control these thoughts. These thoughts are now becoming very negative and intrusive. So anytime that you find yourself trying to have confidence, boom, a negative thought happens. A negative thought happens, right? The reason why is because you have been attacked. You have been attacked, right? Through social media. Social media, they want to make you think a certain way. So when you meditate, you are able to basically clean your Mac, right? When you want to clean your Mac, you can literally clean your mind. The way you clean your mind is through meditation. It is through meditation. Now, let's talk about energy, right? A lot of people are not understanding that you have to protect yourself from energy. Is fluoride good for your teeth? No. Look. That's turmeric, coconut oil, and vegan toothpaste, right? So, when you realize that energy, this battle that we're in, y'all, is spiritual warfare. This battle is spiritual warfare, right? So that means that when you look at the Matrix movie, right, you realize that, wow, in the Matrix movie, their battle isn't really happening when they take out the machine. It's when they put in the machine and they go into this extra world, and it's a mental thing, right? When you realize, oh my God, this battle isn't physical, this battle is mental. So you have to, instead of doing so much working out, of course work out, but instead of doing so much working out, are you working out your mental also? Are you protecting your brain? Are you protecting your mind? If you watched Inception, you would understand that that man had security systems on his brain. That's why they had to break so many security systems just to get into the subconscious part of his mind. If you watched Inception, you understand what I'm talking about. Is alcohol mouthwash bad? Bro, listen to that. Alcohol. Is alcohol. Why would you want to put alcohol in your body, bro? Why is it that when y'all drink, 2 days later, you're now depressed? Everybody, make sure y'all subscribe to my YouTube, because all of this will be on my YouTube, right? So, this is why I wear crystals, right? The reason why I wear crystals is because, especially if you are an empath, you need to understand that the universe is speaking through energy, speaking through numbers, right? And even the higher elites are trying to affect your energy levels, right? Thank you for the donation. The higher elites are trying to affect your energy levels, right? Now, a lot of people are always saying, oh my God, right? And if you guys want to go purchase crystals, you can go ahead and get the link in my bio, right? So a lot of people are like, oh my God, crystals aren't real. Like, they don't do nothing. They're just rocks, right? And I have to always tell you, and you can look this up, this is science. Your phones, your computers, your radios, your watches, they all have clear quartz within them, right? They all have clear quartz within them. And when you start to see, oh my gosh, it actually does give off energy, so much to the point that it's able to power electricity and technology, right? Good website for crystals. The link in my bio, click Crystal Shop. I have crystals. All these crystals are ethically sourced, right? So somebody may be like, okay, Sticks, well, there's different crystals for different things, right? So whenever I'm manifesting, right, because I'm going to show you how to use your actual crystals, because a lot of people have tools and are not knowing how to use them. A lot of y'all collect crystals just because they're pretty. Something is wrong with you. Something is wrong with you if you're only collecting crystals because they're pretty. Something is wrong with you because there is so much more to crystals that y'all not using, right? So, for example, one thing that I realized is, if you are an empath and you literally feel energy to an extreme level, you need to have black tourmaline. Black tourmaline will protect you. I do not take this crystal off. You want to know why I don't take this crystal off? Because as you can see, you say, what's your YouTube name? My YouTube channel is in the link in my bio. Everything is in the link in my bio, right? So somebody be like, yo, bro, somebody said, do you own Moldavite? I don't have Moldavite because I don't like hype. I don't like when people do things for trends or anything. So unless Moldavite calls me, I'm not getting it, right? I only get things that call me. And that's another thing. When y'all pick crystals, don't pick crystals just because they're pretty, right? I am going to talk about selenite. And it's funny because I got selenite coming in, right? So people pick crystals because they're pretty. No. Pick the crystal that picks you. Just like cats. Pick the cat. Pick the crystal that picks you. The crystal that is protection is black tourmaline. Everything is on the website. Link in my bio, right? So, a lot of people want to open their third eye, right? And I'm going to talk about the selenite. Selenite is what's used to cleanse crystals. I'm going to show y'all. So, this is selenite, right? This is selenite. Selenite is used to cleanse other crystals, right? So, what I do is, on my little area of crystals, I have 2 big selenites that I keep there, right? I'll have selenite next week, right? But even then, let's talk about the third eye. People always say, well, you know, there's different tools that you can use. Can you talk about Amazonite? Yeah, I got you. But this is Amazonite. I have that on my website too, right? But some people may say, okay, so sticks, there's different crystals for each. I'm not a guy. Please stop it. I'm very feminine. I may look masculine, but I am very feminine. It's called androgyny, right? So people may be like, okay, what can I do with crystals? You meditate with crystals, right? Because when you are meditating, you are allowing yourself to find and adjust to certain energies, right? My moon is in Aries, right? So somebody may be like, okay, what is amethyst for? I personally think that the first two crystals that you need to buy, the first crystals that you need, in my opinion, is black tourmaline and amethyst. Now, the reason why I say this is because, first of all, you need protection. You need protection. You have to protect yourself, because the more that, and that's why I have this evil eye on. Protection is real. As much as you want to, say, oh yeah, I'm good. There is nothing wrong with having spiritual protection. I'm not Christian. A lot of you guys will have a gun. A lot of you guys will have knives and things like that. You have physical protection. Now, what about your spiritual and your mental protection, right? So even clear quartz, clear quartz. Get you an amethyst for that third eye, right? Get you an amethyst for the third eye, right? Get you quartz. This is milky quartz. Get you quartz. One thing that the ancient Egyptians truly believed in, they said that they believed quartz was some of the most powerful crystals, right? The reason why quartz is the most powerful crystal, as you can tell, it is literally in your technology. It's in your technology, right? Is spiritual protection okay? Do you think it works? Yes, it does. What if you don't feel black tourmaline's calling you? Then there's other crystals. There's black obsidian. There's so many different crystals, right? There's so many different crystals, right? Now, Amazonite, and I'm gonna talk about carnelian too, because for all my creatives, let me show you something. I have a desk right here, and this is where I create music, right? Let me show you what crystal I keep on me when I'm creating, right? Let me show you. So the two crystals, because I make music, and you got to understand, think about what you do. What do you do, right? So what is it that you work? Where is it that you work? What is your craft, right? So I realized, I'm going to tell you how to use crystals, right? So I am a creative. I make music. So I have carnelian on my desk, right? For all my creatives, if you don't have carnelian, what are you doing? I have carnelian on my website too. And you don't even have to get it from me. You have farmers marketplaces that have amazing crystals too. If you have farmers markets around you, go ahead. All I know is a lot of you guys be like, well, where can I get ethically sourced crystals? Where can I get crystals that are actually, real? I got real crystals, you know what I'm saying? So carnelian, if you are not having carnelian and you are creative, I don't know what you're doing, right? When I literally went to the shop to get my carnelian, he didn't even know I was an artist, right? He didn't know I was an artist. All I said is, hey man, I love that sphere. Can I get that carnelian sphere? He said, yeah, I realized that, almost all the people that get the carnelian are actually artists, right? So cool, right? Another crystal that I have on my desk is Amazonite. The reason why I have Amazonite on my desk is because look at the color of the crystal. The color of the crystal can literally tell you what chakra it's going to work for, right? So you can tell that the carnelian is working towards your lower chakras. Look at the color of it, right? Because the universe will manifest itself in many ways, right? So Amazonite, right? Somebody said, so Amazonite basically helps you with communication. As you can see, it's blue. So Amazonite is going to attack the throat chakra. So the reason why I have it on my desk is because I am a singer, right? So if I'm a singer, that means that my throat chakra really needs to be clear. So I keep this on my desk. What other crystals do I keep on my desk? I keep amethyst on my desk. You want to know why I keep amethyst on my desk? I keep amethyst on my desk because amethyst is very intuitive. That intuition, right? You want to strengthen that intuition. What does carnelian help with? Carnelian helps with all your lower chakras, the root chakra, right? Staying grounded, having willpower. It also helps with creativity, right? So now let's go talk about shungite, right? Let's talk about shungite, because a lot of people don't understand also that just as much as this phone, this watch, this computer can help us out, it is actually affecting our health too. So what you have to understand is that your phone is actually emitting low EMF frequencies. So electromagnetic frequencies also come from those 5G towers. If you have an iPhone, then you know what I'm talking about. On your iPhone, you look at the top and it says 5G, right? It says 5G. Now, because it says 5G, that means that your phone is connected to that tower. What people don't realize is those towers are literally able to cause cancer. They are able to cause imbalances in the brain, right? So how can I protect myself from that, Sticks, right? You can get Orgonite. You can get Orgonite, or you can get Shungite, right? So Shungite is basically a tool that you can use to create balance and stability within your mood. We can create balance and stability within your physical body, and it can also keep you and protect you from these EMF frequencies. Let me show you something, right? Let me show you something, right? Because I'm going to show you something. Let me show you something. So on my desk, as you can see, this is where I make music and stuff like that. My carnelian sits on there. My amazonite is here. My amethyst is right here. Look what I have right here. This is Orgonite. I keep my Orgonite right by all the technology. Right by all the technology. You want to know why? Because I understand that these frequencies can affect, right? So even then, one thing that I tell people is, get you some Shungite or get you some Orgonite. You can also get some off of my website, or you can get some off of you can find some at your local crystal shop or whatever, right? But I'm all about putting y'all on. I'm all about putting y'all on to whatever it is. Look, I got pyrite, and I talk about pyrite too. People always want to know, hey, Sticks, what can I use to manifest? All right. You can use malachite. Malachite is literally the color of money. Malachite is literally the color of money. You can also use pyrite. Pyrite is called a full gold, right? Everything I touch turns to gold. That is what, when I manifest with pyrite, and I have it on my neck too, because pyrite and amethyst are my favorite crystals. Pyrite and amethyst are my favorite crystals, right? Period. So I got about 3 pyrite. I got one on my neck. I got a huge pyrite, and I have one small one, right? So pyrite is the color of gold, and every time I manifest with this, I'll journal, and I'll manifest, and I'll script, and I'll make sure I keep my pyrite in my hand. Also, malachite is literally the color of money. Look at it, the color of money, right? And I'm putting y'all on. I'm letting y'all know what crystals do what, right? And I take great care of my crystals, right? I don't have no crystals in here besides my necklace, my garnet necklace, garnet and citrine, right? Oh, here's the carnelian that I have on my website. Good crystals to stop overthinking literally is amethyst. Amethyst, right? The green one is called malachite, right? But look how beautiful this carnelian is. Look how beautiful this carnelian is, right? But I keep my crystals in this box because my crystals are an investment for me. My crystals protect me, right? You got to take care of your things, right? And even then, creating eyes, crystals for health. I actually don't know that one. I don't know that one. But a good crystal, a good crystal for concentration is tiger's eye. My tiger's eye is raw. Look at this tiger's eye. It's raw. A good crystal for concentration and focus is tiger's eye, right? So let's talk about altars. You guys, do I have to cleanse your... I have opal in my earrings right here. Opal, right? Do you have to cleanse your crystals? If you don't feel the need to, then don't, right? But create an altar, guys. Love you. Gotta go. I'll see you later. All right. Make sure you guys go ahead and what you want to do an altar is your ancestors, find your spirit guides, right? And find pictures and statues of them. So for me, I have my ancient Egyptian gods on my altar, right? I give them offerings. I give them crystals. I give them candles. I protect myself, right? What y'all need to understand is magic is real. Magic is real. Listen, I made a video about this. People who can't see or understand the third eye or see on a higher spectrum are always going to think that you're crazy, right? What is an altar? An altar is basically a space that you devote energy to your ancestors, to your higher self, to your supreme God. You know what I'm saying? So when you realize that, oh, okay, magic is real. Magic is real. Why does it say you're 21 years old? Because I'm 21 years old. Magic is real. Manifestation is magic. Traveling, astral projection, all of that shit, that's magic. That's magic. Alchemy is magic. So when you realize that and you start to be like, yo, bro, they want you to be afraid of magic. Yo, buy the crystals from my website if you want to make sure that it's safe. All my crystals are ethically sourced. That's all I can tell you. I am 21 years old. I am 21 years old, right? So when you realize, oh my God, magic is real, you'll be like, yo, bro. And the thing about it is, they don't want you to literally think that, they don't want you to think that magic is real, because the moment that you literally find out about magic and you're able to use it the right way, you're going to be like, yo, why does it say 20? I'm 21, guys. I am an old soul. My physical body is 21 years old. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. So, you know, what is the best crystal? Amethyst, pyrite, amethyst and pyrite. And I always tell y'all to watch Lovecraft Country. Watch Lovecraft Country. If you watch Lovecraft Country, it will literally... Can you stop someone from manifesting you? They're not going to manifest you if you don't want them. But watch Lovecraft Country. Lovecraft Country is going to teach you about magic, right? Do you believe in quantum shifting, quantum jumping? I believe in all of that. I feel like I do it all the time. I use water to manifest and to jump, to do jumping from shifting from realities, right? I'll take 2 glasses of water. And make sure y'all subscribe to my YouTube and follow me on Instagram. I go hard on Instagram, on YouTube, all of that stuff. So follow me on Instagram. Good Crystals to Stop Stress. Amethyst. I'm telling you, amethyst helps you with all of that stuff. Anything mental, amethyst, right? So I take 2 glasses of water. With 1 glass of water, I'll write what my reality is right now, and I'll fill that up with water. I'll take another glass, I'll put a sticky note on it and put where I want to go, right? So then I'll pour that water into where I want to go and then drink the water of my desired place, right? Crystals for money growth. Pyrite. If you don't get anything, get pyrite for growth. Pyrite. You feel me? But, yeah, man, make sure y'all go ahead and subscribe. Also want to show y'all something, right? A lot of y'all don't know, but I actually make spiritual music, right? And I'm about to prove to y'all, because all my music, right? A lot of y'all don't understand that the music that y'all listen to is sacred, right? And they use very manipulating energies, right? So I made a song with 421 hertz. This song is 421 hertz and it's spiritual. Listen to the things that I talk about, right? Link in the bio. Link in the bio. Link in my bio for my crystals, for music, Instagram, everything. I listen to inspiring music, spiritual music. I also have a playlist on my link in my bio that has manifesting and high energy music. But listen to what I'm saying in the song. Just don't go to sleep. Listen, you got to understand. Hold on, y'all. Pay attention, y'all. Hold on. You have to understand that in this music industry, I cannot just spit out the truth because people are going to close their ears to it. So I have to disguise my words in a way where they can spiritually help you, but they're also subliminal, right? So I said, just don't go to sleep. The city wakes, right? Listen to what I say. I'm about to break this down for y'all because I literally be spitting, and thank you to X because X taught me this. I'm pushing on the brakes. Just don't go to sleep, the city wakes. There's some boys gon' hear it on the news. Said I'm not from singing on the blues. Keep your foot from pushing on the brakes. Just don't go to sleep, the city wakes. There's some boys gon' hear it on the news. Alright, listen to what I'm about to say. Did you hear what I just said? Mind awake, cause I had the patience. Time away to break up from the matrix. Seeing them people confused. Third eye closed and they don't know what to do. I'm about to show you another one. I'm telling y'all, I'm putting y'all on. The reason why I make the music like this is because I am trying to heal you through sacred healing frequencies, right? So here's another one. Listen to what I say. Listen to what I say.
Y'all ever spoke something into reality and it happens?
Oh my God. Y'all ever spoke something into reality and it happens? So then what I'm making you do is you're going to say, yes, I have. You're going to feel good because of the frequencies and the production of this. Sounds can make you feel a certain type of way. So because I'm asking you, have you ever spoke something into reality and it happens? You're going to say yes, right? Then you're going to hear the beat. The beat is going to be very uplifting. Now that the beat is uplifting, you're going to say, I feel it on the inside. Because you are feeling good and you're saying, I feel it on the inside, and you already have in your mind about manifesting things into the reality, you are literally manifesting with the music. I'm telling you, you are literally manifesting with the music. Everything I do is with intention. And if you was here from the beginning, you would realize I said do everything with intention.
Oh, that's crazy. I feel it on the inside.
So when I said I'm feeling it on the inside, I know it's mine. I am forcing you to claim your manifestation. I am forcing you to claim your manifestation. We're going to do one more song, right? I'm going to break down one more song. So this song right here that I have, it says, I can't do wrong. What I'm teaching you is, I'm teaching you in this song, I'm forcing you to have a mindset of, I cannot go down the wrong path, because if I go down the wrong path, I will lose my soul, right? Listen to what I'm saying. 421 hertz. What crystal for business, for success in business? Pyrite and malachite. All of my music is in the link in my bio. Click Stix's music. I can't go wrong, because if I do, then I let go of my soul. So I am literally forcing you. When you sing things, you are literally claiming it, and you're making it an affirmation. This is why I tell you guys to be careful. And just not even my music. I have a playlist with music on there from all of other popular artists who are speaking spiritual stuff, like Janae Aiko and Big Sean, right?
Oh, it's so cold, and I can't go wrong. 'Cause if I do, then let go of my soul. Let go of my soul. And I better know that this world is always so cold. It's always so cold. So I'm moving right. I'm headed to the light.
So I'm moving right. I'm headed to the light. The more you sing this, the more it becomes your reality, because you are affirming it. Plus you are listening to frequencies. It's the same way as if you make a affirmations tape, you put your own voice on it, and then you have frequencies in the back. It's the same thing.
This can be a fight. 'Cause I'm fighting the dark night.
This gonna be a fight, because I'm fighting the dark night. I understand that in this world, I am trying to push positivity. Because I'm pushing positivity, I'm going to come across negative energy. Fighting against negative energy is not easy. Look at how many negative people were in the live. It's not easy.
I'm heading to the light.
All right, one more song.
I'm fighting the dark night.
Okay, we're gonna talk about one more song, right? So I have a song called Race. This was about Black Lives Matter, right? This was about Black Lives Matter. And this is a clear example of what I use my platform for. Because my whole intention is to spread awareness on what is truly right. So when that whole George Floyd thing came out, I made sure to make art that could create, inspire, and teach people. Listen to what I'm saying. Use your art to inspire people. I'm a Libra Scorpio cusp.
Don't care about race, don't care about face, don't care about institutes. I write my fate, can't take my place. Now what you gonna do?
Don't care about race, meaning I don't care about black, white, black, whatever. Don't care about face. I don't care about what color your skin is. Don't care about institutes. I do not care about anything that the government is trying to place in front of me. Listen to what I said, right? I write my fate, can't take my place. Now what you gonna do? This live will be on my YouTube. Now the reason why I say this is because what they try to do is they try to brainwash you to the point that you manifest what they want you to manifest, right? So because you get brainwashed by capitalism, you want to manifest, oh, I want more money. I want to do this in business. I want to do that. But you don't even realize that all you're doing is funding more capitalism. So what I said was, you are not going to contaminate my mind to force me to manifest what you want to happen in your own big agenda. I shall manifest my own fate of what I want. Don't care about race, don't care about face, don't care about institutes. I write my fate, can't take my place. Now what you gonna do? Try to catch me by surprise. I'm an angel in the sky that will empower you. That is my favorite line. That is my favorite line. Try to catch me by surprise. Try to catch me by surprise. I'm an angel in disguise. I will empower you. Listen, bruh. When I tell you I am so genuine. I am so passionate about this, bro. When I tell you I will do whatever I can in my life to wake you up, to empower you, to teach you about the power that you got, bruh. Because I'm so tired of people not knowing what they truly can do. I'm so tired of people not seeing that y'all energy is important, that y'all can create whatever you want in life, bro. And I am on 10 because I love this. I love teaching people. I love letting people know about the God that you are. You are a God, bro. You are a God. Don't cry. I'm not going to cry, but I could. I could because I'm passionate about it. I'm passionate about it, bro. So that's why when you listen to that stuff, you hear that, bro. You hear that. Because I'm so tired of seeing black people doing what they do with, even white people, whatever they do with, having people literally see themselves and they are insecure. They not walking in their power. They not confident. And it's like, bro, if only you could see everything that I see in you. If only you was able to see the things that I see in you. And that's why I say I'm an angel in disguise. I'm here to empower you. I'm here, and you gonna empower yourself, but I'm here to show you that you can empower yourself, bro. Period, bro. Period. Because listen, bro. And that's my goal. That's my purpose. My purpose is to help y'all. Nothing else. See the evil in his eyes. Gotta love him till he's right. That's how I inspire you. When you are able to love somebody and still show them love, despite how evil they are, that is inspiring. That don't mean you gotta still be friends with them or you still gotta be with them. Nah, bro. But if you can still love them and still understand, for they not know what they do, I'm telling you, bro, that's real inspiration. That's real inspiration, because as much as white people have done things to black people, I'm still gonna love y'all regardless, because I have faith that we all can still come together. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, white people don't got a soul. I'm not gonna do that, bro. That's green. That's rude. That's rude. Because I've met white people who are nice. I've met white people who are trying to make change, bro. We can make shit happen. We can make shit happen. Inspiration is important. Don't care about race, don't care about face, don't care about institutes. I write my fate, can't take my place. Now what you gonna do? Try to catch me by surprise. I'm an angel in the sky that will empower you. See you in his eyes, gotta love him till you're right. That's how I inspire you. That's how I inspire you. Bro, when I tell you, I am very passionate about what I do, man. I am very passionate about what I do. I am very passionate about what I do. I edited this video. I directed this video. I created this video. Now, this video, Grateful for the Pain, this talks about when you go through negative stuff, do not allow it to bring you down. Realize that you have to be grateful for that pain. That is the only way you can learn from it. When something happens, don't be like, oh, I regret dealing with this. No. Be like, yo, man, I love this. A reason why I was supposed to go through this was because it was supposed to teach me. This is my art, and I'm telling you, my art is here to inspire and help people. Go ahead, send me beats, DM me, man.
Oh my God.
Hit me on Instagram.
Seeing doubles, feeling trouble. I can never trust another. See until I fade away. Singing all my pain away. Breaking down, no faith in others. Yeah, no faith in others. Thinking that they is my brothers. Yeah, no better way. I see you and I wanted to.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. That song is called Grateful for the Pain, man. Yeah, man. Y'all check me out on Instagram. I love y'all so much, bro. Like, y'all don't understand. Like, y'all really don't understand the amount of love that I have in my heart, because, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of the love gets me hurt sometimes. I won't lie. The love gets me hurt sometimes. And the reason why is because I got a big heart. I got a big heart, but it's okay to be hurt, because I understand, you know, eventually I'm going to find people that understands what I'm truly trying to do. You can't allow the world to change you. You can't. Thank you, LA Cart. Don't allow the world to change you. No matter how much the world may hurt you, no matter how much the world may make you feel bad for being a good person, don't let the world change you. Because the moment you let the world change you, you just gave into the world. You're supposed to stay solid, stay down, stay loyal, all the way up until, you know, those last moments. Because guess what? What happens if this whole time, this life was just a test? To see if, no matter how bad things get, are you still going to stay solid and stay towards the light? Imagine that. And then you wake up from life and they be like, damn, bro, you really switched up at the last minute because you ain't get what you want, or because you got hurt. Right? How do we change back? You get back to your source. You get back to you, man. Your life path number is 7. Yeah, bro. My life path is 7. That's why I named my project 7. Because my life path is 7. And trust me, my next project gonna be even more spiritual. My next project gonna be even more spiritual. I'm telling you. Man, I love y'all. I truly love y'all, man. I truly love y'all, bro. Like, y'all don't understand, man. Like, sometimes I didn't even know that it was possible to love this much. Like, I don't even know y'all, but I love y'all. And I want to see y'all succeed. I want to see y'all do everything that y'all wanted to do, bro. Because you know what? When y'all be DMing me and y'all be like, yo, Sticks, bro, your life really helped me. Your life really changed my life, bro. That be all I ever asked for, man. That be all I ever asked for. And I swear, I just gotta, like, I could cry right now. And all I could do is just show so much supreme gratitude and thankfulness for everything that God has blessed me with. Because it's like, I'm able to talk to y'all. I'm able to, everything, I love y'all too. Everything that I've been able to learn, I'm able to share with y'all, right? And guess what? It was over 400 people on this live. Imagine if those 400 people took that information and started to share it to other people. That's 800 people we just affected. And nobody understands the stuff that I went through, bro, because I stayed solid, I stayed spiritual, I stayed filled with light all the way until, like, all the way, man. And nobody understands at times, like, I was so lonely, bro, because nobody would understand me. I was so lonely because I was so nice and people would just try to use me, you know. People would see my kindness. People would see that, you know, I was always checking up on people. I felt like nobody was checking up on me. And I was just sad. I was depressed, bro. It's been times that I wanted to end it all. And I didn't. Because I believed that there was something bigger to it. Imagine if I did end it all. It's 200,000 people, 240,000 people I couldn't have helped. Imagine. Yeah, bro, I do want to be friends, y'all. If y'all want to be friends with me, please, like, DM me on Instagram. Because I swear I be needing friends. If you, listen, on TikTok, it's hard for me to see y'all messages. But if you truly, like, I do want friends that I could talk to spiritually, bro. For real, for real. And if you truly want to be my friend, bro, please hit me up on Instagram. Please hit me up on Instagram, bro. Because I DM my people back. You live by Broward? Hit me up. DM me on Instagram, bro. DM me on Instagram, bro. And I promise you, Yeah, I'm in Florida. DM me on Instagram, yo. But I'm about to head out. Make sure you guys check out my crystal shop. This live will be on my YouTube, so make sure y'all check that out. I love y'all, and I'm out. I'm restocking next week on the crystal bracelets.